just remember how a heavenly touch lasts forever. In the end we are one. I have the patience in my soul, 'cause I know that it's worth it. These affirmations let me know that I'm already perfect. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion, rich in magic. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion. Yes I am. So devoted, no I won't ever stop till I'm floating, till I land at the top. These emotions fill my heart as it drops every moment. Give it all that I got. I have the patience in my soul, 'cause I know that it's worth it. These affirmations let me know that I'm already perfect. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion, rich in magic. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion. Yes I am. I am sacred, I am holy, I am nothing like you. Ain't no limit to my vision, nothing that I can't do. Got a second or a minute for an hour or two. Here's my body, here's my spirit, here's the life that I choose. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. I once said yes I am. 100 miles up, say yes I can. Is it our love? Say yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion, rich in magic. It's my life, so I tell me I'm alright, and it helps me realize that I'm wealthy, rich in passion. Yes I am.
I think it's probably in the 50s out there. But when you put on 3 wool sweaters, you get overheated. And a wool hat. So, that was my wood splitting for the day, and I wanted to share with you. You know why this is? Because my right ear is lower than my left ear. It's always been a problem. So anyway, they did the job. They kept the dust and the pieces out of my eyes. It has been, we had a storm come through, pretty big storm yesterday. And I'll go with the notes that I did this morning. Oh, my earrings. I don't have my earrings on. Okay, this video, I came up with the title, Not Making Chicken and Dumplings. Because I'm not ready, but I'm going to be soon. And no, it's not really. I'm going to tell you why I haven't. Because in my head, I had this anxiety of, one, that's a lot of chicken and dumplings. Number one. Number two, where's my big pot that I cook chicken and dumplings in? Technically, and the two thoughts running together, why do I need so much? Reduce the recipe. Put it in the smaller pot. Then I got chicken and dumplings for a couple of days rather than a couple of weeks. Because I'm not feeding the army. That was number one. Because I kept thinking I need the big pot, and then I couldn't remember exactly where I had put the big pot. The next part of that, once I decided, it's a matter of timing. There's a lot of cleanup involved. As you well know, if you've ever cooked anything, even if you serve it on paper plates or paper bowls, there's pots and pans that have to be done. And chicken and dumplings makes a big mess. Now, the undercurrent, when I said that my water pump and my water house had been fixed, that was only partially true. And at the time, this was when I ran into the crazy downtown. All of this was happening at the same time. Hey, I have not used my little microphone on my video before, so we're going to see how this works. So it's testing, testing, testing. I guess I should test it where I'm going to use it. Let's see. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, I need to back up. My camera stopped working because it said my iPhone storage was full. So I had to go in, delete a bunch of videos, because I tend not to do that until later. Basically, I wait until it tells me you've got too much on there. So then I delete them, and when it does that, it will not record any more video. So while I was deleting videos, I thought, let's see what happens if I use my little microphone. I don't know how that's going to work. I think it might be better, but we'll see. Y'all can let me know. Right now, you'll hear a buzzing. There's the fan, a little fan that I run that keeps my batteries a little cooler. And the other buzzing is a 750 watt inverter that I plug into my house batteries and charge my phone, and I charge my jetpack from there. Okay, let's get back to what I was saying. When I went to town that day, I was under stress. I knew the water pump had been installed. And I said, it's not got the right pressure. But according to all the to all the dials, it was doing exactly what it was supposed to do. And the problem started when I started feeling very defensive. I know what it's supposed to work like. I know what it's supposed to do. And it's not doing it. It may say that it's doing it, but it's not. Something is amiss. So I went for a really long time, days and days. My shower, remember I told you it was pitiful. I've taken a shower since I've gotten it fixed, and it's better, but it's still not right. However, that's not the pump. I do not believe, but I'm not sure. What we discovered after much duress, because I had gotten, I hate to use this word, but it's triggered. And what triggered me was two things. One, when that woman came in the store and yelling, I do this. People know this. If you scare me, if you come in with a really loud noise right next to me and I'm not expecting it, most of the time I will not only scream, but I will drop things. And there have been a couple of occasions where I have literally collapsed because something scared me that badly. Now, I'm trying to recover from that. At the same time, I'm trying to get my water to run, because here's what happened. I didn't have enough water pressure to fill up my duct's water. It's in the 40s, and I'm standing out there with a trickle of water. It was so little pressure coming out that I could hold the hose up to make the water stop. So what I did was I laid the hose down, then I went and looked, and I watched the what do you call that thing? It shows you the water, the pressure, and what the pump was doing. And the pump would come on, it'd go up to 50 pounds, and then it would go and drop to 40, and then slowly, so you had this much pressure. Shoot out the hose, and then the pressure would drop to a trickle. That ain't right. I know it looks right. And when they came the first time to fix it, the plumber jumped out of the truck, went over to the box and said, see, 50 pounds goes down to 30. It's doing exactly, no, it's not. No, I don't care what the dial says. It ended up so bad, y'all. I couldn't calm down. I knew. I'm like, I have to calm down. I know my voice is raised. I know it sounds like it does now. You're not listening to me. I know what it's supposed to do. It's not doing it. I don't care what the buttons say. It's not working. So he got me a new pump, because I thought something was wrong with the pump. And I kept thinking about it. The pump is working properly. A couple of people suggested I've got air in the lines and how to get the air out of there. And so I did those things, and that didn't work. And the day that Ken was bringing the new pump and we're going to fix this thing, I was watching again, just looking at it. Why are you not working right? Something is not right. And then I saw it. There was an air bubble out of a tube that was this long. Half of it was air. And it was coming through the water filter system. And what it is, there's a filter in there that is very dense. And if it gets clogged at all, the water simply would not go through it. I have 2 of those. So the first one had blocked had gotten clogged up probably almost right away. Maybe not. But the air that was in the line was in there all along. And the trick would have been if they had run the water through that filter system for the 30 minutes it says you're supposed to, they would have seen the problem. And they wouldn't have ended up having to come twice. It was awful. It was an awful week. I couldn't take care of my ducks. I could barely take care of me and the dogs. I'm trying to filter the water. I'm having to stand at my sink for 5 minutes while a half a gallon of water pours into there, dripping. And I'm thinking, I can't wash. There was not enough water pressure to get the ducks' bowls and the pool clean. And that was really distressing me. So anyway, the good news is it's all fixed. Now, yes, I stressed about what happened in the store, but I also want you to know how relieved I was. Once I kind of gathered my wits and the water got fixed, and I'm thinking about all these things, and I thought, thank you, Abba. Because I have been known to literally, it scared me as if somebody had shot a gun off next to me. But my reaction was actually not as bad as I would have thought it would have been. Part of my reaction, I realized, was I didn't understand why. I don't think everybody in the store understood the language. But everybody was so calm. I mean, it was like nothing was happening. And yet, here's a mother and son standing next to me, yelling obscenities in English at each other. It was awful. And it hurt my heart. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care what your mama's doing. You don't treat her like that. There are better ways. There are better ways. And obviously they've got bigger issues. But good heavens, I was so... Stop talking to... I didn't realize until he said that about you going to shoot my mama, that it was his mother. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so there was the 2-part. And I keep thinking... Because I hear about it. This was my encounter. I know that y'all are out there in these days of tribulation. And we got 2 kinds of people. That's it. There are those who believe in the Father of the heavenly lights, and that light shines through them. You can almost guarantee if there's somebody out there that you're drawn to, that's why. And the other side, it's just under the surface. It's just under the surface. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they take advantage. They talk to you like you're... I wouldn't talk to my dogs that way. Sorry. It's a crazy world, y'all. And it ain't getting better. Sorry, I don't want to go over there. I could do that. And I don't even know that y'all want me to. I just want to be here to show you that yes, I am going through these things too. I am going through them mostly alone. Except for y'all. And I am so grateful to have y'all. And I just want you to know that Ken, I yelled at him because I was up. I didn't yell at him. I'm yelling about the situation. And yeah, he can't. It was awful. And I knew it. Everything in me kept going, shut up, shut up, shut up. Maybe that's what the people in the store were doing. I don't know. I was. And it probably was, it was bad enough I could not be reasoned with. It's like, this is happening. I don't know why it's happening. I just know it is. I hate myself when I'm that out. There were too many things going on. I should never have let him come up here that day to begin with. And the whole time, here's my greatest fear. I'm going to offend this person who has been my friend for the past year. Always answers if I call, he answers the phone to see if I'm okay. I'm assuming. I don't know. But it's, I did not want to offend him so badly, and I told him. I kept even while I was losing my mind, I kept going, I'm so sorry, I can't get it back. And he's like, I'm going to go. And I said, yes, just go. We'll figure it out later. And we did. We did. And the day he came back, he forgave me. Do you know what a treasure that is when you know that you have? He forgave me. He understood what I was saying. There was so much emotion going on and fear. I'm afraid. My animals. I've got to take care of my animals. I've got to take care of me. It's working. It's working now. I bought a box of those filters that won't work. They're too dense. The water will not go through them. Not without extra help. And yes, I could easily upgrade the system. But Bob did that before. He put an extra tank on there. It gives you 50 pounds of pressure. And it was so outrageous that it was hard. It was hard to readjust to so much pressure. And my faucets, I would just turn my faucet on and it would blast out. Because you don't need 50 pounds of pressure the whole time. You just need enough that you can gradually lose it. By the time I'm done, y'all be an expert. And whoever's coming next to live on this property and to enjoy all of the things that I have put together, it's a basic design. And it was meant to last about 10 years, is what we were aiming for. And without having to upgrade and do all that I've had to do, but I've had to do all I've done because let me tell you, maintenance. It's all about maintenance. You do not maintain your equipment, you lose your equipment. That's it. I don't know how to maintain things. All of the things. I can barely maintain just the little tiny I live in. Oh my goodness. Well, gosh, y'all, I've said everything I was going to say, plus some. And it's a new day. And I'm going around the internet now, telling all my brothers and my sisters, stay in his shelter. You are safe in his shelter. Father Elohim, Yahweh, you're safe in his shelter. So go there. That's where you hide. And if you don't, if you're having a hard time reading, go to your app store and get the YouVersion app. YouVersion, one word, and you can get any version that you want to listen to. Well, not any version. Not all of them have Audible, where you can listen to it. But you pick one of those versions. I listen to NIV. I set that bad boy on Psalm 1, and I just play it. Think about all the times you've got Fox News on in the background. It's going in there. You know it is. Y'all, we've got to go to the only truth. The only truth there is his. And if you don't know it, you need to ask him to show you, where is it? What do I need to know? Because we're in a day. Yeah, we have one hope. One hope. And right now, he's not flesh and blood walking around on this earth. Look up. Our Redeemer is drawing closer and closer every day. And I want to encourage you to come out of her. Come out of her, my people, that you will not suffer her plagues or participate in her sins or her false worship. Y'all need to step away from it. We're too close to the end. He's coming. You know, people have told me I was crazy my whole life because no matter what age I was, it was always there. And in 2014, I knew I need to find some other people because I'm not the only one seeing everything line up according to the scriptures. And it's all the scriptures. It's not just Revelation. Because I personally, the word, the full word of Yahweh Elohim is for us. For his people, his sheep of his pasture. It all applies. It all comforts. It all brings hope. It all brings truth into your life. And peace. Don't forget about the peace. Because that's what we're seeking. And if you're not, you should. Okay. Obviously, I've not seen anybody in a few days, and I have rambled on enough now, so I will say goodbye for today, and I love y'all.
Yeah. May the road rise to meet you, and the sun kiss your face. May there always be a miracle waiting just to bless your day. Life won't always hand you roses. Don't let it get you down. Keep your eyes on what your goal is and your feet on solid ground. Take this with you where you go. You are love, love.